You know, the main difference in a hotel and a resort is the number of things you can do at a resort that you can't do at just a plain hotel. And here at the gorgeous Westin Rio Mar Beach Resort in Puerto Rico, you can do just about anything you want, including playing tennis. If you like to play tennis in 86-degree weather and 92% humidity, you can do it here. It is a gorgeous tennis center, as a matter of fact. They have 13 very high-tech courts. They have a terrific tennis pro. You can get tennis lessons. You can have tennis for your kids. If you want to set up tennis programs for your meeting or your group that's down here, they'll do that for you. This is just a terrific place, and the tennis center is just one of the things that makes the Westin Rio Mar a true resort and not just a hotel. We'll be back with more profiles from the Westin Rio Mar Beach Resort right after this from Heidi. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Heidi Rowan, back with another Profiles update. Trevive, it means much life. For clients' hair and for your salon's retail business. Trevive, the exciting line of professional and retail hair care formulas, is celebrating its 5th anniversary. 5 successful years of bringing new life to hair. The secret, Trevive's exclusive Vipramin Factor, a breakthrough complex that provides hair with the essential nutrients it needs. A balanced diet of vitamins, proteins, amino acids, minerals, and protective antioxidants. So close to hair's natural composition that it penetrates, repairs, restructures, and replenishes. Leaves hair with incredible fullness, strength, and vitality. Vipramin Factor, you'll find it in every Trevive formula, like Graphics, the advanced maximum hold aerosol hairspray that puts hair in its place. Not stiff or flaky, Graphics holds to the max. And Trevive Foamsation, the sensational mousse in the latest European ribbon dispensing system. Slicks without sticking, and it's great for blow styling. Leaves hair so touchable and natural. It takes just a smidgen of Trevive's binder to add exciting, incredible new texture to hair. This rich leave-on cream protector works non-stop to condition too. For great hair to go, check out Trevive's Healthy Hair Kit. 4 great formulas and ready-to-go sizes, ready to work wonders on hair. Shampoo, condition, style, hold, and go. Trevive's exclusive hair-nourishing Vipramin Factor is in every Trevive formula. Trevive is a vibrant, growing hair care company. Great formulas, great pricing, great salon and distributor support. Trevive is in tune with the needs of today's stylist and today's client. Discover Trevive for yourself at booths 1533 and 1632 here on the conference floor. Now back to Rick with more profiles.
Don't go away, because when we come back here on Profiles, Jan Nordstrom Arnold, the, what are you, president? CEO? President. Creative nail design here with her nail color Hope, the proceeds from which go to breast cancer research. She, of course, one of the 2 dual recipients of the Spirit of Life Award here at the BBSI. When we come back on Profiles, we're back with Jan. Isn't this exciting? Don't go away. Is that your hand there?
It's not.
No, I didn't think so.
No.
It's a younger hand.
That's a prenatal hand.
Prenatal hand.
Can you tell? Hi, I'm Kay Shaneman, back with another BBSI Minute. You know, over the years, BBSI has been an outspoken opponent of product diversion. We have devoted thousands of dollars to help in this battle against the plague on our industry, and we will continue to do so until we have made a difference. Our print campaign, which was launched last year, featured t-shirts, counter cards, and posters, which had the slogan, "If your drugstore supplies you with counterfeit, defaced, outdated, or diverted professional hair and nail care products, what makes you believe they wouldn't do the same with your prescription drugs?" This campaign was successful, and many of you have ordered those materials for your stores, salons, and staff. These materials are still available, and if you would like to order them, please see a BBSI staff member in the BBSI booth. Recently, BBSI helped to sponsor a study conducted by 3 business school professors from leading universities. This study was developed to identify the most relevant drivers of gray market activity across a wide range of industries. The findings from this study should help affected manufacturers and distributors mount a concerted response to gray marketers. This study will be available soon to BBSI members. In the government affairs arena, BBSI will be using our contacts in Washington, D.C., as well as our financial resources, to become your watchdog on Capitol Hill. The idea has been proposed for several industry organizations to join together to hire a legislative research firm to alert our entire industry to any activity in governmental affairs which affects us all. We can be more responsive and mobilize on all fronts more effectively on issues that negatively impact our industry. I'll be back later with another BBSI Minute. And now back to Rick and Profiles.
We're back with another spotlight segment here on Profiles with one of our oldest friends in the beauty industry. Not that we've known him that long, he's just one of the oldest people in the beauty industry. I'm kidding, Tom. Tom Berger, who is the Vice President of the ICE shows for the BBSI.
For the BBSI, right.
Big title, since this is probably the most exciting thing to happen in the beauty industry in a long time, and it's all in your lap. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
You're not the least bit afraid of it, are you?
No.
No, and that would be because it's doing so darn well.
Extremely well.
Extremely well.
The support for BBSI's ICE shows had been phenomenal. I used to think that I was creative when I was doing other shows. Now I feel like just a bus driver, just stopping along the way and picking up the companies.
Let's talk about ICE. ICE stands for?
International Cosmetology Expo.
International Cosmetology Expo. We affectionately call it the ICE shows. First one is in Los Angeles, February 6th,
7th, and 8th.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. You expected something like 700-800 booths at this show. Where are you now?
900 booths.
900
is
booths.
what we expected, and we're at the present time, before BBSI, over 700 booths.
No kidding.
Yes.
What kind of manufacturers are going to be there? What are we going to see at the ICE show? What's the format for those people that don't know?
The format is much like many of the shows that I've done in the past. We have most all the major manufacturers have committed to BBSI and participating at the show. The new things are that the event is going to be more user-friendly. It's going to be for the professional only. Individuals in the past have been able to get in without being a licensed professional, and BBSI has made the decision that we would not allow the consumer into the show.
Tom, at what point did BBSI decide that it was important for them to get into the hairdresser show business? What's the motivation there for the BBSI?
BBSI is one of the larger associations within the industry, and so everybody looks for them for funding with projects much like the CREATE program, the ACE Grants program. The Cosmetology Advancement Foundation has received a great amount of money from the BBSI, and the BBSI decided that if they were going to continue to expand their participation within the industry and sharing and sponsoring projects, that they needed to have more money. And so they decided that it was time for them to move into the shows for the salon professional. And
isn't there there's basically a kind of a co-op program? I mean, the distributors are a part of this program. Is that true?
Well, it's the distributors and manufacturers are part of this program. The benefits for participating in the show come by the level of your participation.
What is the plan, Tom, for the ICE shows? Other cities? How many? When are you going to expand? What's going to happen in the coming years?
Well, we have the two. We have Los Angeles, which is the first, and then in April 11th and 12th in Seattle is the second one, and now we're headed east. With the acceptance of the BBSI distributor members, we'll determine what cities we're going in.
The big question, the obvious question is, what's the advantage to a distributor, to a manufacturer specifically, to exhibiting, dedicating themselves, participating in the ICE shows, as opposed to something else?
I think the most important thing is that they have to realize that the profits off of every ticket that is sold for the shows goes back to the industry for programs like the ACE Grants, the CREATE program, the Cosmetology Advancement Foundation. Not $1 of the sale of the tickets goes to BBSI. It goes back into the industry. So that's one benefit. And then the other benefit is the distributors and manufacturers and exhibitors participating benefit by the reduction in their booth costs.
So the fact of the matter is, joining the ICE programs, joining the ICE shows, participating really puts money back in. Ultimately, it helps everybody in the industry. Tom Berger, thank you very much for being here. Always a joy to talk to you about your favorite subject, which would be shows. Shows. This man knows more about shows than anybody in the industry. That is why he's the oldest man in the show business industry. Tom Berger. You can find Tom here at the convention floor. He, of course, is wandering around the BBSI booth.
Salon F.
Salon F. Salon F. You can ever be in the front there where that is?
It's right up in the top of the tower.
Oh, yeah. He's
in the middle of the...
He's got a private room. He's got a big suite at the hotel, too. Tom Berger, BBSI ICE Shows. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back with more profiles right after this. Do you have food in that suite?
Yes.
You got food, too. Yes. Good. Is this amazing or what? We are on the golf course here at the Westin Rio Mar, and this, of course, would be an iguana. I don't know. Does he have a name? They're all over the place, and actually here on the resort property is a preserve, a wild preserve, as it were, for iguanas. There's a $500 fine if you hit one with a car or a golf cart or a bicycle, or if you, you know, get scared and hit it with a golf club or something. 500 bucks. This is a preserve. There are hundreds of them around. This is the, actually, this is the biggest one I've seen since I've been here. And Mary says his name is Harry. Mary's now named it Harry. This is such an interesting place. I mean, where can you go and find iguanas on the golf course? I ask you. Westin Rio Mar in Puerto Rico. It's really cool. And you got to watch out for the tail. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm gone.
Hi, I'm Heidi Rowan, back with another reminder from Profiles. This is our Profiles newspaper, and you can get your copy at the BBSI registration areas, the snack areas, and of course from our profile models walking around the convention floor. The Profiles news is full of stories and photos about the companies in this year's shows, including an interesting and informative story about what Tom Clifford has been doing with his time for the past 6 months. Hi there, Rick.
Keep going.
Also, there's a great photo of Mike Spano with 5 of the Miss Universe contestants at a go-kart track in Phoenix.
Cost us
Lots
a
of great
fortune for
stuff.
that picture. It did.
What picture?
That picture of Mike Spano.
Profiles news is free, so there's absolutely no excuse for not getting a copy.
It's true.
It's true?
It's true. You know there's a picture of you in here?
That's not me.
It is you.
It's not me. Don't tell people that. Anyway, we'll be back with more Profiles.
This is her. Look at this. It's you. That's a small bathing suit.
I know.
Oh, no.
It's your turn.
Oh, no.
It's your turn.
Don't do this to me. I'm not ready.
She's not ready. What's not ready?
You are so bad.
What's not ready? Oh, she's got to comb her hair.
Go powder
she has
my
to comb her hair.
cheeks.
Powder your cheeks? You want to get a haircut? I can cut your hair.
No,
you know, it's
are
not
so
sticking
bad.
straight up anymore. You notice how now, in the 90s, it's, my nails look like
I
crap.
was
don't
just going to say,
I
you
know.
need some
Here, let
solar
me just
oil
put
or
some of
something.
this stuff on.
Some whiteout.
Oh, this is white. What are you with whiteout? Jan has whiteout on her nails. Can you believe
God,
that?
you are so bad.
When we come back.
You are so bad. Get away from me. Oh, did you tell him to do this?
I stood by. I was a passive witness.
Well, it was about 15 years ago, just about, I think, in January of 84 or 85, when we first started our Profiles program here at the BBSI. And on that show, we had 2 companies. One was Redmond Products, Tom Redmond, who was just getting started. And the other was a little company in Carlsbad in Southern California, a brother and a sister, who, along with the help of their father, who had been a dentist, had started this nail company to sell acrylic products in the beauty industry. And that company, of course, was Creative Nail Design. The people we're talking about, Jan and Jim Nordstrom, Jan Nordstrom Arnold, of course. And now the two most recognizable people in the nail business. What a story these people have. Now about 15 years old. And here at the BBSI, by the way, Jim and Jan, in case you don't know it, of course, are the recipients this year of the annual City of Hope Spirit of Life Award, and we'll talk about that here. But this company has done some phenomenal things now, part of the Revlon group of companies. Bigger and better things have been happening since that takeover or that purchase actually 3 years ago. We'll talk to Jan about that. John Hefner has joined this company as the Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and he has done some terrific things to help you, the Creative Nail distributor. They have got new products. They're embarking on a fantastic new advertising campaign for consumers, and they have got some wonderful information. So let's get inside and talk to Jan and Jim and John and Mary and Tommy and all the people here at Creative Nail. We could spend a lot of time here, of course, talking about Creative Nail's cutting-edge products, nail colors, nail extensions, but this time we want you to meet this man. He's John Hefner, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and the one man that Jan and Jim credit with many of the exciting things happening now at Creative Nail Design. John, you know, I don't know exactly where to start with you because I know there's so many things that you want to say about this company. Let's talk about how you came here. What was so attractive to you when you first looked at this company and they offered you this position?
Sure.
Why did you like Creative Nail so much, personally?
Sure. Well, I guess I should start, Rick, by saying that I didn't know anything about Creative Nail, nor did I know anything about the beauty business in general. I came from the other side of the packaged goods business, the consumer side. Was with a small family-owned company, Procter & Gamble. And
Small Mr. Procter and Mr. Gamble,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Didn't wear this type of shirt back then, you
No.
can trust me. But anyway, I had met Jan some 10 years ago, and Jan, in her very enthusiastic way, convinced me that the beauty industry was the way to go, and it took her the better part of, I think, almost 8 years
Wow.
to finally get me to a BBSI, and the first meeting that I went to, I knew that this was both an industry and a company that I wanted to be associated with. And so I joined Creative nearly 2 years ago and haven't looked back. It's been a wild ride ever since.
Let's go back 2 years for you, because over that period of time, just 2 years, there have been some pretty monumental changes here.
There really have. Under both Jim and Jan's leadership, we've really turned the company inside out from a marketing perspective. We're in an incredible expansion mode, and really we're a different company than we were 2 years ago, to your point. I'll speak specifically about the marketing. Just a year ago, we announced at BBSI that Creative Nail Design was going to undertake a new look campaign, and that consisted of 4 component parts. 1 was a new logo, 2, a completely new approach to advertising, 3, new merchandising materials, and 4, continued innovation. And I'm pleased to say we've delivered on all 4 of those components. I want to show you something. Just
Okay.
come on over here for a second.
Ah, pictures of attractive women.
Well, we were talking earlier
Look
about
at
the consumer
these.
campaign, and really what we've done is we've really investment spend against the top quality photographers and stylists and so forth in the industry. Alberto Tillot is our photographer. He's one of the top 3 fashion photographers in America today. And it really took that kind of a vision, that kind of an eye to bring these types of photographs to life.
These
And
are raw photos that will be eventually
That's
used
correct.
in the...
That's correct. And
How does this consumer-oriented campaign, I mean, how is this going to work for the nail technician, the people that you really are in business for?
Sure. It goes far beyond just an advertising campaign, Rick. This is a comprehensive approach to driving business into salons, benefiting our nail techs, our distributors, and ultimately Creative Nail Design. What we're trying to do is to really create a sense of awareness and excitement about beautiful nails that will hopefully elicit a response on the part of the consumers to go seek out beautiful nails, services utilizing Creative Nail Design products. And the ads are just the start. It's going to be a multifaceted campaign that consists of a number of different elements that together work to push that business into salons and hopefully elevate everybody's business.
I've been having a great time here at Creative Nail Design in Vista, California, because there is so much going on here with this wonderful Spirit of Life fundraising campaign. Of course, Jan and Jim, the recipients of the Spirit of Life Award this year here at the BBSI. Pink flowers all around. There's Look at these beautiful pink satin ribbons that signify, of course, the fight against breast cancer. This would be Anita. She would be the receptionist here at Creative Nail. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You can't stand up, can you?
No.
Because she's wearing jeans, but the top looks really, really nice. They make you wear this pink thing every day, huh?
Well,
Look at your nails. Gosh, your nails look good, too. Look at this pink. I understand that everybody that walks in the door, you won't let them see Jan, can't see Jim, can't deliver anything unless they buy one of these bottles of product.
That's right.
You've raised money, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
How much?
Over $500.
Yourself.
Yes.
As a
A
receptionist.
little help with
Kinda-
people relieve me, but
Kind of makes you feel bad, doesn't it, when you know that someone like this can sit at a reception desk and raise $500 for breast cancer just by probably believing in what she's doing and taking advantage, of course, of everything that Jan and Jim have offered here in the way of support to this terrific cause, because not only are they the recipients of this award, but Jan and Jim both have pretty much turned the resources of this company over to this campaign, and they have made some tremendous progress. Of course, this color called Hope, this $3 nail polish, the net proceeds, all of which go to breast cancer, and people like Anita, who've collected $500 from everybody that walks in the door.
that's right.
Very good, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a great place here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Don't stand up. Okay, this is one of my favorite people. Jan Arnold is the president of Creative Nail Design, and I've known her since she had long blonde hair. We sat down in her office to talk about what it's like to be the president of a company and an industry icon. Do you ever just stop and look at all this stuff and try to replay 20 years?
Yeah, every now and then I stop, I look at the picture wall, I look at the products, and it's absolutely unbelievable to me that it's been that long. It feels like it's been a couple of years when we were in the garage and we had a vision, we had a dream. And our dream was always to build an important company with great products, to take our products all the way to the consumer, to have women absolutely loving their nails. And that's the dream we have lived here at Creative Nail.
Your connection has always been with the nail technician. I mean, the way you make products, the way you sell products, the fact that if you're a nail tech, you can't buy your products unless you can teach them how to use the product. I mean, that's always been what this company's been about. How have you managed to keep that, that integrity for so many years, for 20 years? How have you kept that going?
I think that's probably the easiest part of my job. First of all, I love and admire nail technicians. I think they're amazingly creative. They're fun to be with. I get my greatest inspiration from them. And as a consequence, I spend 75% of my time traveling around the world, sitting with nail technicians, listening to what they have to say, speaking to huge groups and small groups, and coming home with a bag full of new ideas. I mean, the great thing about the nail technician is that they don't tell you what you want to hear. They tell you the straight story. They're very honest. They're very straightforward. And to me, that is the greatest reward of creative nail design, is they have made it fun. They have kept me inspired.
And now you're going directly to the consumer. Right? I mean, the ad campaign, you're investing so much effort, money, everything, into what appears to me to be really driving consumers to those people that you love so much, the nail technicians. Is that what you're trying to do?
Absolutely. And this was the dream from day one when we started the business. We had a vision of getting ourselves ready, getting education ready, getting the products ready, partnering with nail technicians to really refine our techniques. We have designed clubs like our master's program where we have rewarded nail technicians not just for buying product, but for subscribing to continuing education. So I feel like for the last 20 years, we have readied ourselves to go out and meet and exceed the expectation of the consumer. And I'm absolutely sure that we're ready, so that when that woman calls and says, I saw your ad in Vogue, and I'm looking for a beautiful set of nails or the best manicure I've ever had in my life, we can recommend a nail technician that's in our data bank that will actually blow their minds with the excellence of their work. And that, again, is what it has been all about for us here at Creative.
Certainly one of the biggest events at Creative Nail Design in the past 3 years was the purchase by Revlon. I asked Creative CEO Jim Nordstrom about how the purchase affected their company.
That's a good question. I like to believe that We are an example of how an acquisition can be done and should be done, because Revlon has been wise enough to allow the creative culture to flourish, and that is extremely important to them. We've continued to be very active in the business, and the family continues to be the culture, but we have the addition of tremendous resources and support from Revlon in areas where we didn't have expertise before. So in a lot of ways, I feel like we have improved greatly as a company, but we've done so with the culture that brought us through the first 16 years prior to us selling.
It's still a great day, creative nail design.
Mary,
Is that right?
you hung up on him. The truth is, this still is in many ways a family business, and this is the family. Jan, Jim, brother Tommy, and mother Mary Nordstrom, who still occasionally answers the phone, at least some of the time. But you know, the big news, of course, this year is Jan and Jim's nomination for the Spirit of Life Award from the City of Hope. I asked them about dealing with such a great industry honor.
Well, I think, first of all, we had a lot of great people who have been past honorees to model ourselves after, because there's been some great people. I think one thing we wanted to add to what we've seen in the past is to get the salon involved, and we were able to do that through Days of Hope, and we also put together a special color collection called the Color of Hope, and that was sold with all the proceeds going to the charity. So it's been great how everybody's rallied and really given to breast cancer research.
Now, this is Jan and everyone else here at Creative Nail is really proud of their new imagery. It's featured in educational brochures, certificates, and a brand new ad campaign that raises consumer awareness of Creative Nail products and directs consumers to Creative Nail salons.
We want to reward nail technicians not only for using our products, but for staying up on new techniques, on taking pride in doing the most beautiful hand beauty and foot care services for our consumer. So it's really creative nail design, partnering with the nail technician with beautiful programs, and then going out to the consumer saying, hey, we're ready for you. And when you come to our salon, you will just be overwhelmed with the beauty of the experience.
Providing nail technicians with the latest in product technology has been a key to Creative Nail's success. They recently expanded their research and development facility to double its size. Doug Schoon is the Director of Research and Development, and I asked him what the goal is here at the laboratories.
We're mostly a research and development laboratory, which means we do research and development. That's looking at new things, looking at new ideas, trying new things, trying to improve existing products. We're more focused in making things better or making new products for our consumers, for our customers.
Jan, has this continued to be family fun for you? I mean, you say it's fun, but is there a difference, family fun on this side, business fun on the other side? I mean, has that continued for you for all these years?
Yeah, I think it's been joyous to take my father's legacy and to live it and realize it and work together as a team, and Mom still comes to work every day. And she's so cute. She brings lunch in and she answers the phone. It's a great day at Creative. So that is sure, that's a part of the commitment, the heartstrings. But the other side of it professionally is the challenge. I mean, my theory is if it stays challenging and it stays fun, then it's euphoria. I mean, you know, how could I ask for anything more?
What's your plan? This year, next year, the millennium, 5 years from now, what is it that you want to try to accomplish? What?
To have the name Creative Nail Design on the lips of every man and woman around the world when they think of hand beauty and foot beauty. That's the vision.
Well, that's about going to wrap it up for this edition of Profiles for the 1998 Summer BBSI in Las Vegas. I want to thank you for watching, and a couple of reminders. Number one, there are two completely different shows, so if you have seen this show in its entirety, and you're sure that you have, tune to the adjacent channel in your room, and you can watch another completely new Profiles show with all new companies, with new and exciting stories on another channel, so do that. Also, if you have just tuned in and you missed part of the show, remember Profiles will repeat in just a few minutes, and you can see the show in its entirety from the beginning. I would like to thank all those great companies that allowed us to come into their place of business and give you an idea of who they are and what they're all about. We certainly had a good time bringing those stories to you. I'd also like to thank Heidi Rowan for doing a great job with our Profiles updates. And reminder, look for the Profiles newspaper. It is all the news that's fit to print in the beauty industry. We have a good time with it, and you can find it wherever you walk around the convention center, the restaurants, and the registration area here at the BBSI. A big thanks, of course, to the people here at the beautiful Westin Rio Mar Resort in Puerto Rico. They have been so hospitable. It is a gorgeous place, and if you are thinking about taking a vacation with your family, getting away from it all, or having a meeting or a conference or a convention for your company, definitely give these people a call here at the Westin Rio Mar Resort. It is a beautiful place and one we would come back to in a heartbeat. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Profiles.